Do you have any tips on how best to balance your study around work and other commitments?
Oh, gosh, that's a good one. I suppose the thing I would say is that it's about finding where you work best. When I started my doctorate, the head of the doctoral school said, well, of course, Andy, you will have to spend a lot more time working in the library. And I said, no, I won't. I need to find where I work best. Now, I work best actually on trains and in coffee shops. That's where I work best. And so my advice to you would be, first of all, find where you work best. Do you work best in the home environment where you're surrounded by familiar things? Or is it that there are too many distractions there? Do you work best carrying on in your school for an extra hour at the end of the day, doing work there? It's finding where you work best as much as anything. And the second thing I would say is carve out the time. Work out the time as if it were a scheduled teaching session for you teaching your children in your classroom. Because by blocking it out like that, you commit to saying, no, this is my IPGCE time. 20 hours a week is a long commitment. And if you just try and squeeze it in here, squeeze it in there with no structure, the chances are you will really struggle. So my advice would be, A, find out where physically you work best, and B, section off the time to work in that environment specifically on the IPGCE.
Brilliant, thank you, Andy. There's some amazing questions coming through, and I will say some of you are asking questions quite suited to your own personal situations. Now, if we don't get these answered today, do not worry, we will take them offline and get back to you straight away. I will make sure all questions are answered. So if there are some that are maybe tailored towards your own personal situations, don't worry, we will get back to you straight away after today's webinar. But carrying on, does this course involve classroom